Welcome back to the Constant Complete podcast, featuring myself, Spencer, and my co-host Matt with the Undertale Gaming TV, and from the Southern Steppes, Piscake. How's it going?
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Just came back from the most southern steps of the house, rather than
them damn Yankee steps.
the Yankees taking over my territory for the last time, I reckon.
We've been playing a lot of Red Dead.
That's my boy.
It doesn't even say it like that. It's not even how he says it.
Oh my god.
So we're going to start, speaking of Red Dead, we're going to start with what we played this week. Piscake, why don't you start us off?
Perfect. Well, I'll talk about the two other games before I talk about Red Dead, because, we can talk about Red Dead until we're dead. Bread dead. Anyways. Because it was spooky times, and I forgot about one other game. Oh, boy. And I had some free time to stream on Tuesday or whenever Halloween was.
Wednesday.
Yeah, Thursday. So I did that. I streamed horror games for a couple days. Yeah. I played Craven Manor and Detention one day, which Craven Manor is okay. It was just, I can't remember what they call. I guess like whatever engine Amnesia was made in. It was like that kind of game with like the pushing of doors and solving puzzles and random spooks happening. Oh yeah, like after Amnesia was made, it was like fucking everybody did that for like 4 or 5 years straight until they were like, okay, we should probably calm down with the movable doors and shit for a second.
Yeah, now we're making battle royales.
Is PewDiePie still playing these games? If so, we got to keep going. But once he stops, that's it.
I got to get Markiplier money in here. Oh, geez. So it was actually a pretty fun game. It's like only like about 45 minutes.
Oh, Jesus.
And it's pretty straightforward. I didn't get the good ending, of course, because I have a problem with getting good endings in horror games because I miss one minute detail where I foolishly think I can come back to the thing later to, get the thing. But that didn't happen. Basically, I didn't unlock a door, I guess.
Don't you love it when it like things boil down to a Bethesda Fallout 4 decision where you're just like, I didn't unlock that one door. Now everything's fucked.
Now I'm dead, or sarcastically dead. I can't really make a choice now.
I think games that are 45 minutes long can get away with that. Games that aren't just 45 minutes long, tisk tisk. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, exactly. But so that was okay. If you got 45 minutes and you want to spook yourself a little bit and go check out Craven Manor, the hot game they could probably get for like $2 on Steam right now. Who knows? What else? Oh yeah, Detention. I played on the same day. I enjoyed that a lot more.
I heard that was pretty good.
It is a really good game. I made the mistake of thinking it was a Korean game the entire time I was streaming it.
It's Japanese, actually,
no, it's Taiwan.
Oh,
Taiwanese.
Well, honestly, I don't even blame you for that because, like, that's not the first 3 Southeast Asian country that I would first assume. So,
yeah, I kind of just guessed that because I knew there was like some military bullshit going on with Korea around the same time back where it's based on. And I was like, oh, it's Korean. I was wrong. It's set around during like the Taiwan something horror where basically they were kind of like cracking down on anybody trying to get chewing gum, trying to get an education outside of like the pre-recommended educational materials like love the country, all that fun shit.
Oh yeah, propaganda.
But propaganda, that's a word. That was really good. Very interesting story. Even I was still like guessing not really guessing. I was trying to like put in all the pieces. I'm like, oh, so this happened and that's happened. Then what happened here, but then that happened. It got me hooked for like the whole 3 hours, 4 hours, something like that to play it. I also got the bad ending on that because I answered a question incorrectly in the last 5 minutes of the game.
Oh,
but
wow.
Yeah, it's like, okay, cool. It was kind of weird because like you're supposed to basically admit your mistakes and that's pretty much. And there was like one thing is like blah 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 blah, very descriptive stuff like that. But basically, it was kind of like they asked a question in such a weird way that I thought I answered correctly. But I knew as soon as like they gave me the reply back of 15 dots in a row that it was the incorrect answer, and I did not get a good ending. But I won't give it too much crap for that because you can like just load the last save and just do another 10 minutes again. You'll get the good ending.
Yeah.
Yeah. But highly recommend that. Check that out if you got a chance. Simulacra? Simulacra.
Yeah, Simulacra.
Played that, beat that. I think that was my actual Halloween stream. I think the one before. Yeah, I think on the 30th I did. Yeah, Detention in Craven Manor. Then the 31st I did Simulacra.
What is that?
It is basically, what was that other game kind of like? You have somebody's phone and you're trying to get the phone back to them, but like there's a whole mystery going on. Like there's like some spooky shit going on because like what happens is like basically the game opens up, you have this phone, you unlock it, and it's a video from this girl named Anna. She's like, "My name is Anna. I need you to not, if you have this video, don't try to find me. Please save yourself."
Classic Resident Evil 7. They've created that trope.
Well, I think Simulacra might be before.
Sarcastically.
Oh, there you go.
A room
Okay.
full of people who are stupid.
Yeah.
It took me a second to remember that's how the movie started. Oh, the game started. Like I totally forgot that was a thing. So I had to like piece it back together. Oh yeah, no, that is how it started. I think it's funny that there's a video. It's like, don't try to save me, save yourself.
Yeah, because the first thing you're gonna do is try to save him.
Honestly, there would be a game otherwise.
Yeah, right.
The games you go back home.
Oh yeah, you go back home. You're like, yeah, you're right. And then credits.
Toss the phone. Get some
It's like, well,
get some food.
just call it a fucking day. But the way you kind of do it to like trying to figure out like, okay, who do you talk to? Who do you try to contact in order to save this girl? Mm-hmm. It's really interesting because you have to like go through their email. It has a password to her Tinder profile, which allows you to talk to like the last 2 people she's talked to.
Oh, that's cool.
And then they have suggestions on who you should talk to. But that was pretty good. Nice solid 4. I think it was like 4.5 by the time I finished it.
Nice.
4.5 hour game. I got an okay ending. Didn't get the very best ending because you're supposed to go against like your normal instincts on one question and then
another question thing.
Well, yeah, and it's a long thing. If you have time, go play. If not, it's whatever. It'll be in your Steam library forever. I'm sure everybody has it. They just have yet to install it. But so those are horror games. If you want to get spooked, go check them out. I'm sure they're pretty cool. What else? Oh yeah, Red Dead 2. Been playing some more of that. I'm on chapter 4.
Yeah,
I just got to chapter 4.
Yeah, I just got done with the mission with. Actually, what's the last mission you did? Let's just do it from that.
Where you go to the Braithwaites.
And you have like a real
So
exciting.
that's okay, so you just literally got into chapter 4.
Yeah.
We just started chapter 4.
Gotcha. I'm like 4 or 5 missions into chapter 4, so I won't say a whole lot. I don't catch up on my level, nerd. I'm the Red Deadest out of the whole group now.
Oh, have you seen any of the shows in Saint Denis yet? There's a really good like stage show.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
I haven't watched those shows yet. I probably need to do that. I just never like want to like go do that.
Well, the one in Valentine sucks dick.
Yeah, the one in Valentine, don't even worry about that. It's literally just like some picture. It's like a little video about a bear.
Yeah.
But then the stage show in Saint Denis is
pretty funny.
Yeah, they have like a couple of acts, and there's like one of them sings a song, and they do some magic. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Real magic?
Yep. Real magic from a video game.
Jesus Christ.
Guaranteed to
crazy.
blow your mind.
Mm-hmm. You think they're ones and zeros, but they're really zeros and ones.
Oh, shit.
Magical illusion.
Oh my god! I'm being razzled dazzled as we speak.
Mm-hmm. It's only
But
$2.
that's only
I know money's tight for you.
$60. Yeah, isn't it? Isn't it really tight for everybody who's gotten past chapter 3 or have done that glitch, whatever?
Oh
Which
yeah.
the glitch is a ridiculous amount of money.
Yeah.
Basically, after chapter 3, you kind of sit around with like $1,000+ after a mission. I won't get in, finer details than that.
Money no
But
longer becomes a big issue.
yeah, like I really haven't like had any problems with the crime system because I haven't done any crimes recently because I
See?
haven't really
Who'd have
needed
thought?
money.
If you're
See?
not a fucking jackass, maybe you won't get caught. You know?
You got me. God forbid I do crimes in a game about outlaws made by a company that specifically makes crime video games. You're right. I'm the jackass. I guess I just don't have the right mindset to fully enjoy Red Dead 2.
No, but what's crazy is like honestly like watch. Obviously, I'm not the one playing it, but like watching Matt play it and then be there for like the decisions and stuff like that. It's not even that I really wanna like. I'm not like sitting here thinking,
Yeah, there's been very few times where I've been like, I want to break the law.
Yeah.
Because it's not really incentivized.
No, it's too fucking complicated to try to avoid getting caught and shit.
That's
It's
true.
just like before, like I was literally like hunting people down for like an hour, like early on in the game because I got like $80 bounty from something. I think it was after the mission in Strawberry or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was like $5 short, but I couldn't like find like I was just hoping there'd be somebody nearby that I could just hunt down. And so rather than like actually going out and trying like hunt something down and sell the meat or something, which would have been a lot quicker, I spent like 2 or 3 hours just like waiting around the post office. Like, okay, who am I going to rob now? But
what crime can I commit to pay off my previous crime debt?
yeah, it was terrible. I was like getting like quarters and like 50 cents at a time. I finally did it, but it took like fucking forever. You talk about Red Dead for like 1 second. I got to deal with old dog problems on BRB.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Matt, I'll ask you. You've been playing Red Dead for a short period of time.
No, I wouldn't say short.
Okay. A good amount of time. How many hours do you think you put into the game?
Probably close to 20.
Close to 20 hours, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good amount. So when it comes to the different kind of side things you can do, fishing, hunting, taming of horses, stuff like that.
Which one is my favorite?
Yeah.
The fishing's all right. I don't like taming the horses.
Oh yeah. Well, is it just because of that one time you
No,
tried to do
I
it?
just don't have any interest in that.
I got you.
I already got the horse I wanted.
Yeah.
So
Any more interest in like trying to go for like really really good hunting, like or the legendary hunts?
no, because I'm like I'm waiting to like get like a better bow or do something so that when I hunt the shit, it's like I get a good kill instead of the shitty kill. Because like even if I'll do the the lasso.
Yeah.
And then you go and knife them. I only get good pelts or something like that.
Well,
so maybe because they're not level 3.
Yeah, I think that's. I remember reading that is a major factor. Like you have to use the binoculars and literally determine what like quality. Of,
Yeah.
And you can't just get like a perfect pellet out of just anything. I was just talking to Matt about the different side stuff you can do in the game, like taming, hunting, and fishing, and just kind of what he thought about it. And I mean,
The bounties are fun.
yeah, the bounties are fun. But how much do you like? What's your favorite of those types of things to do?
I get in a hunting mood every once in a while. I just like sometimes like if I'm in like the right area or something. Like if I sound like, hey, you're in a legendary area, I'm like, oh, okay, it's time to throw down. Then let's go catch this wild creature.
Every time I'm in a legendary area, I'm in the middle of doing something.
All right, yeah, I think I had that like happen like right after mission or something. But most of the time, I'm like, oh yeah, cool, all right, let's do this. But the only time I did taming, which I couldn't quite figure out for like a half hour, was when I was hunting down the Arabian white horse.
Oh, did you click down on the L stick to try to?
I snuck up to it, and I think that I don't know if it was me or the game. It's really hard to tell with Red Dead 2 half the time. Is that like I would target the horse with L2, but my only options were to like call it or to like study it. But I'm like already like 15 feet away from it, so I know calling it would just scare it. And so like I did that one time, and then it ran off, and I after like 2 or 3 more times of that, because I couldn't get close enough to lasso it either. It finally gave me the prompt to like actually try to calm it and like walk up to it. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Finally.
I think with that the horse has to be aware of you. You can't just like. But although I don't know how, you should still be able to just toss the lasso. But I guess if the horse isn't aware that you're there, it just doesn't work right.
No, I think with the lasso, I just wasn't close enough to lasso it, because by the time I did get close enough, it would run off and see me and whatnot. But
Gotcha.
It was just very confusing.
Do you have any hard time getting
breaking it?
Like the whole breaking mini game?
Oh no, that's pretty easy. You just hold back. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you see, the problem was I was looking up stuff and looking at the prompt on the screen, and the stick being held back, right? Kind of looks like you're supposed to press it down. And then I watched, I was reading a thing, and the way they worded it made it sound like you're supposed to press it down. And when they said press down, they meant pull back.
Yeah.
But it wasn't immediately clear. And like literally once you got the appropriate way to do it, it was in like almost an instant break.
Yeah.
But I think Matt tried 3 times.
3 or 4 different times, because I couldn't pass the stupid minigame because the instructions were stupid.
They just weren't like...
They weren't clear.
The little thing that it shows to give you an indication of what you're supposed to do.
It's too fucking small.
Yeah, it is really small.
But it is so tiny, but I guess I just kind of guessed correctly then. Because again, like we keep mentioning, it's very hard to figure out this fucking game half the time.
Yeah.
Because they just give you the vaguest of details, even though like they try to give you tutorials at the same time. It's I don't know. It's whatever.
I love it when they give you tutorials when you're right in the middle of something. So
and they just
you have to go
up.
like your eyes are like oh, let me just read this. I'm failing. I don't know how to. Damn it.
Yeah, almost guarantees.
Now it's gone.
Yeah, it almost guarantees you have to do everything twice. You know, because the first time you're probably going to mess it up until you are able to read the thing again or decipher it. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but yeah, I mean, I think I might want to play the game, or maybe you can play it again or something, and go for like just a straight up like outlaw, like where I purposely do, criminal activities, but like, because I think it'd be kind of interesting to see how the game responds from the point of view of like someone maybe who steals people's horses or steals carriages on a regular basis and stuff like that, just out on the road. Because
you can
turn those into like the fence and stuff like that.
Yeah, you can always just make a new save and just live an outlaw life.
Yeah,
and just do it that way. I think you can also replay missions. I think.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
to get better scores and whatnot. But it's if you want to try to be asshole on those.
Yeah.
But other than that, what's new? Oh, I finally got my beard length to 8 now. So
shit.
Yeah,
I think mine was glitched.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They just had to cut it or something?
Yeah. I cut it. I got like these cool like wider.
Got rid of the chin portion, and then has like the handle. Well, just the regular mustache, but like bushy, and then like the side portion. Looks pretty cool.
I wait until it gets like all of them to be 10 before I start trimming everything down and trying to get a fancy haircut.
Yeah, that was my plan.
Yeah,
but I just stalled out at 7.
Well, I also like whenever I do buy hair tonics, I like drink 6 in the store, and then I buy another 3 to.
I was doing that. And only 3 stack at a time.
Well, now I know.
See, I had looked it up. I've been doing this for like 2 days.
real days.
Like real, over 2 probably like 8-hour days of playing, and your beard is supposed to be like max by then.
Yeah.
With 3 tonics and all the shit, but I think mine was like glitched or something. I don't know. It was weird. Because I was doing it.
Yeah, I think there's like actually glitches are kind of not too terrible in the game so far, but I was reading some posts before that some guy basically got like a game-breaking bug, or like in chapter 3, his Arthur, like his body completely disappeared, but like the clothes would still walk around and stuff.
Oh, I saw someone talking about that. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't like interact with anybody or anything, so it's just pretty much donezo at that point.
That sucks.
Yeah,
Chapter 3 too.
Yeah, because that's like fucking 20 plus hours of gameplay at least.
Well, I think
Depending
you could probably rush it in like 4 hours.
That's true, but I mean, like,
just go mission to mission.
Yeah, you'd have to just do the storyline, and then I guess from there, try to get back everything that you think you might have had, and then, all that time like with your horse and shit. It's just like that sucks.
Yeah. But that's pretty much been my week. Did you guys have anything Resident Evil 6, we beat it. We did it, guys.
Oh god.
Yeah, we beat the Leon and I mean I pronounce it Helena, but I think they actually in the game pronounce it Helena.
Helena,
which I just don't like that pronunciation, so I'm just.
It sounds more like a name than Helena. Well, I know Helena of Troy. Maybe it was Helena.
Helena? Yeah, I don't know. But we finished that, and we're not going to do the other ones. And
fuck that trash game.
And instead, this upcoming Tuesday, we're going to start a playthrough of The Quiet Man, and that should be like maybe 2.
Yeah, it's pretty short.
Yeah, 2 streams, maybe like a third to finish it off. But like, yeah, it's nice bite-sized game. Get us, kind of like reset us a little bit. So that'll be cool.
On Friday, me and Coulter played Thronebreaker.
You guys are really liking that too.
Yeah, it's super good. It is
super good. Are you understanding the dialogue better yet?
Dialogue good. I'm like at 20% of understanding Gwent. Because like sometimes, yeah, because Coulter plays the Gwent portions and I do all the role playing portions or whatever, and the clicking on resources on the map or really engaging stuff. He does the the mindless work, and like he'll do some stuff and I'm like, well, you could try this.
Oh shit!
And it's about like I'm at like a 60-40% chance that the 60 will work. It'll like I actually have a good idea.
Nice.
So I'm getting there.
Cool.
Nice. Maybe by the end of the game you'll be able to play it.
Yeah. Really makes me want to play The Witcher 3 again. But I installed The Witcher 3. I don't want to play it. But like I just gotta
still.
I gotta wait for Red Dead to be done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Besides that, I mean, playing Smash. I mean, we played some more Dark Souls 2, and we're getting close to the end of that, I believe. With the guys. I can think. I mean, I didn't really play anything. I played a little bit
Spider-Man.
I played a little of Spider-Man. The storyline in that, like, I like the way that they're pacing it, because I think it does, like, it matches well.
Kind of like with a movie.
Yeah, it's kind of like bits of a movie.
Yeah, it has the same pacing like as a good Marvel movie has.
Yeah. So like you're playing the game and you have like the stuff in between that you can do, and then when you get to the mission stuff, the main story mission stuff, it's not like you can't always guess when a story mission is going to end. It doesn't have just like a formula, right? Sometimes they'll be shorter, sometimes they'll be longer. Sometimes you'll have a lot of gameplay, and sometimes it's just like story stuff, right? And that's what's kind of cool about it is like I think the last one I did before I don't we had to like go somewhere or do something.
Window to movie, I think.
Yeah, we're gonna go see Halloween. Yeah, and I thought that the mission was over after being inside this base and taking a bunch of people out and getting some information, but then I closed my menu and then like more stuff happened, and they like revealed a character and like a whole nother faction of people that I have to deal with now and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. And I like their take on the Spider-Man universe and like how the different characters interact, and all the major players have kind of an interesting what do you call it, like a version of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's nice. It's pretty cool. I'm getting a little bit better at the gameplay now since I'm actually, playing it slightly more often. But
that's important.
Yeah, that's important.
That's
but
important
besides
to play the game regularly.
Yeah, besides that, literally, it's just like hanging out, playing Red Dead, and I have the companion map and or the companion app, so like I'll do like some map stuff, and that's pretty cool. It works so seamlessly. It just like over Wi-Fi to the game. You can just like it's like a live map. It's as if you have the in-game map open all the time, but just on your phone.
Yeah, you can put waypoints down and stuff like that. So I'm like, send me to the tailor.
Yeah, and then I'll just waypoint the tailor, and it's just cool. It's nifty. And then, of course, I'm also just a research guy, so I have like 16,000 tabs open of every possible aspect of the game just to make sure we have a full understanding of what we're supposed to be doing.
Yeah,
So,
which I think has made the game a little bit more enjoyable as well.
Yeah. And I like doing stuff like that, looking things up. So I'm content.
I have to download that companion app because I'm usually in my fucking menu half the time is making a new fucking waypoint. So
yeah, it's really
and
easy.
also, if you hold down the options menu on the PlayStation, you go right to the map. You don't have to.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Just
Yeah.
making sure you knew.
All right.
I know.
So let's move. Let's go into our first story here. We're going to be talking about the Super Smash Brothers Ultimate Nintendo Direct.
Yeah.
And they got some pretty interesting announcements.
Yep. Announced 3 new characters.
Yeah. So
One's an Echo Fighter.
Yeah. So 2 of the characters will be on release, and so that brings the total on release to 74 characters.
So many characters.
Yeah, the Echo Fighter is Ken, so it's an Echo Fighter of Ryu, and apparently he's faster, and his Hadouken has a different like hitbox shape or something like that. And some people were saying that he might even be better than Ryu potentially. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, because Ryu's pretty slow.
Yeah.
I was about to say if he's faster, then yeah.
And then the other character is Incineroar.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have a question. So
Dude.
yeah, Incineroar looks pretty sick.
Yeah.
So you have Incineroar, and then you have like Mewtwo, and you have Pikachu, and all that. Does the Pokemon trainer does he just have access to Squirtle, the Ivysaur, and Charizard?
Yep.
Okay, I wasn't fully sure of that. But then the third character is going to be
Piranha Plant.
Yeah, the Piranha Plant from Mario.
Oh
which is
my
pretty crazy.
god. The character that everybody's been screaming for.
Yeah, kind of a out of left field thing. It's not going to be released with the game when the game initially comes out, but it will become available. And if you pre-order the game, you'll be able to go to like their website and register the game, and then you'll get the Piranha Plant for free like right away when it's.
They did something
made
similar
available.
with Mewtwo. They released Mewtwo like if you own the 3DS version and the Wii U version, then you got Mewtwo for free.
Yeah, and we did that
Oh.
when the Smash 4 was coming out. So that's pretty cool, and I'm really curious to see how. I mean, there's already so many characters, anyways, and apparently they have they announced that well, I guess they confirmed that they're going to have 5 DLC that are planned. Each one of them is going to have a character, a map, and then some music.
Songs, yeah.
So that's cool, and they're all going to be $6 each, and they're just going to release them throughout 2019. Something that's pretty cool, and I'm a little surprised at myself that I'm interested in. Well, actually, I'm not surprised at myself. I'm curious if Matt's interested in it, really, because I like this type of stuff. But they have the single-player mode. It's like World of Light or something like that.
Yeah. Spirit mode or Spirits mode.
So they have the single-player mode, and then they have Spirits mode that I guess goes alongside it. And the way the storyline is set up, it's kind of funny the way they were talking about it. Basically, the entire cast is going up against some like
Master Hands.
Yeah, like
armada of them.
Yeah,
There's like
a marauda of
at least
Master
hundreds.
Hands. And everyone gets destroyed except for Kirby. And so you play as Kirby, and you're like finding all your friends again, and you're going through the whole thing. And there's like, they have like anime music for it and everything. Like it's this huge deal. And then on top of that, they have the spirits that, and I don't know if you can play without them, and then there's a mode with them or something like that, because people are calling it the spirits mode, but then apparently it works alongside the single player mode. But it has like a whole other list of characters that aren't available to play yet that come in as like support for you.
Yeah, so you add them onto your character, and you get like buffs and stuff like that.
And there's like 3
kind
types.
of interesting, yeah.
Yeah, there's like attack, grab, and then shield, and that's the type that of buff that they apply to you. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it kind of has like a Pokemon collection aspect to it.
Yeah.
Gotta catch all those spirits and make them possess your body so you can become stronger for the battles. Do
I
it.
mean, like, we'll probably end up doing it, obviously.
Well, at least I'll check it out, yeah.
Let's just like, or we'll do it until the point where we unlock everything in the game.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder how much of, because, you know, usually the games don't start with the whole cast unlocked.
No.
So usually you have to do like the single player mode or something like that to get access to all the characters. So I wonder how many of the characters are going to be locked behind doing the single player mode specifically.
They didn't have any characters locked behind shit in Smash 4. They had stages locked behind those stupid challenges.
Right. Yeah, they had stages locked behind challenges.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember we were playing, we're like, why don't we have this stuff? What do you have to do? And like, oh, you have to do all this crazy shit. And you're like, oh, fuck.
Not doing it.
And it's like, it was like different things too. It wasn't like, oh, do this one mode and you'll unlock them as you go. No, it's like you do this thing and you have to finish this whole thing.
To unlock the challenge that you need to get the stage.
Yeah, and then you got to do this other mode to get access to these stages. And it's just like, Jesus Christ. We had to look up a guide. And then there's also they're going to be releasing a Super Smash Brothers Ultimate social app called, what was it? Smash World. And it's just a supplementary thing where you can like upload videos and win-loss records and things like that as a part of like some kind of community.
Yeah.
So that's, I probably won't use it. But the biggest thing I'm excited about is the multiplayer has been fucking just like, at least the idea of what they're talking about the multiplayer sounds like hella better than the Smash 4 multiplayer. Whereas before you had the for fun and for glory mode, but no matter which one you played, there was no indication of like where you stood with the rest of the world or anything like that, and it was just really shitty. You have the new multiplayer mode, and this mode, they're going to have power rankings, and they have like levels that you get to, and instead of having the two different modes to differentiate between playing with friends and playing for, glory or whatever, you can just basically filter yourself out to what type of gameplay experience you want, and then that way you only find the people who have those same types of filters. So if you just want to play friendlies and not worry about affecting your rank, then you can just literally just do a setting like what you expect from a multiplayer mode. So that's nice.
Also, though, they're still doing the peer-to-peer.
Are they still doing? Oh, God damn it!
So my hope is for it being decent at all, connection-wise, are not great. I mean, it prioritizes you being near people, which I guess the Smash 4 one didn't do.
Oh, that's terrible.
So, I mean, sick. What an upgrade. But even if you were playing with people in the same fucking house over the Wi-Fi, it was still trash.
Yeah.
So,
Jesus.
like, I hope it's better, but my hopes are low.
Yeah.
Well, it's okay, it's only Nintendo. They're only like 10 years behind on, doing anything online correctly ever.
That's right.
Yeah.
But apparently, based on how well you do,
Nintendo.
based on how well you do on the online mode, there's an elite mode that gets unlocked for you. And that's if you're like, at the top tier of the overall online community. And if you get to that point, they're going to have exclusive in-game battles against elite opponents. They're reserved for the best of the best, according to Nintendo. There are no other specifics regarding qualification for these VIP matches, though. So I'm wondering if, they're going to have, the top players be, in that, I guess, queue. And then when they play, you might have the chance to play against the top players. So that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It'll be cool to see what they're doing.
And what I really like about that is that it kind of, hopefully, at least the way I understand it, it will create a situation where you'll always be playing as people who are at least at your level, and you'll know what your level is compared to everybody else.
Because you did have a level in Smash for Wii U, but it wasn't.
You had no idea what you were in comparison to other people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
you did have a power ranking though,
but it was like behind the scenes.
Yeah,
they didn't reveal it to you. So
That pretty much does it for the Smash Direct, though.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, a lot of cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still super excited about the game.
Yeah.
And I have the day it comes out off, and the whole next week. So.
Oh shit! Smashing every day nonstop.
Yeah. But I mean, is there anything else we want to say about this Smash?
I don't think so.
Who's gonna be your mains?
Oh God, I don't even know. I mean, I guess I can say who the top 5 people I'm excited to play. Ridley, Dark Samus, actually Ken now. Like I'm really interested to see how he plays because I liked Ryu, but I never put enough time to get any good at him. But I liked the idea of him a lot, like the way he does his combos and moves and stuff like that. And then, honestly, now that I think about it, the other ones are just the characters that I played before, just seeing how they've changed. Roy, Shulk, you know, who else did I even fucking play? Ganondorf, you know, just Robin, just to see how they've how they differ.
How they've grown.
Yeah. Who makes it to your list as far as?
This is pretty much the same list I have in Smash 4. I hope Falco's good. If Falco's good, sick. If Fox is good, sick. If Lucina's good, sick. If Zelda's good, I'll probably focus on her. But if Zelda's not good, then I'll probably do what I did in Smash 4, which is just focus on like 2, Lucina and Fox. And I'll try out all the other ones, see if anyone catches my...
Oh, Pokemon Trainer too. I'm really curious to see because I never played Brawl, so never got the experience of how the Pokemon Trainer works when it comes to switching out Pokemon and stuff like that. And yeah, but I mean, I want to try everybody. I mean, they have Toon Link and Young Link in the game, which is crazy.
So many links.
And yeah, it's just gonna be cool. Oh, how's it going, Harold Tree?
Hello.
Welcome to the chat. We were just talking about Smash, but we're actually gonna move on to BlizzCon.
Well, what are you gonna play? Fisty?
Oh yeah, Fistcake. Who are you excited to play?
Incineroar.
Obviously, Incineroar, Little Mac. I just try everybody else. I had Smash 4 for like a year, but I didn't download any of the DLC characters, so I'll probably try them all out.
Oh yeah.
And then, but mostly those 3. I mean, obviously Snake's going to be in there somewhere too.
Right. Yeah.
You know, just the most probably the slowest and the you know the biggest characters that are so easy to hit and just makes my life more difficult. So.
Well, I mean,
but
Snake,
it's fine.
Snake will be up there for like kind of like off the wall technical in a way because like I know Snake in Brawl and especially in PM he had just some weird shenanigans because he just had a weird kit. So I mean, you know, I'm really curious of how Snake is going to turn out.
Yeah, I also like the version they made of him where his bandana is like right on his eyebrows and it's super tight, which I think I've only seen like a few times. But like his eye, you can like see his fucking eyebrows through his bandana.
Yeah,
so he's always like.
Yeah, that's honestly one of the more fun variations of his look. All right, so BlizzCon. There's again really just a handful of things that are important here. I don't want to run the whole show though. I mean, Fiskate, what do you out of all the announcements, what catches your eye the most for BlizzCon? I asked him specifically because I
really don't give a shit about anything from Blizzard. The new Overwatch character looks cool, but they always do. But really, I don't give a shit about anything else here.
You're not excited about Classic WoW coming in 2019?
You know my feelings about WoW.
Okay. Well, what about Warcraft? You know, Warcraft 3 remastered.
Reforged.
I never played it. It's a real-time strategy, right?
Yeah.
I'm probably still not going to play it then.
Okay. Well, good thing I've saved the cherry for last, okay?
Okay.
Brand new. Brand new. Diablo experience coming to you directly to your mobile device.
Oh, like my phone?
Your mobile device. A full Diablo experience in the palm of your hand.
Oh my god! You mean
In
they
the
didn't like
palm
reskin
of
it?
your hand.
Holy shit!
Diablo.
Diablo Immortal.
Yeah,
It's gonna
Unkillable.
live forever.
it's unkillable. You drop your phone in the ocean, a
Game's still there.
dolphin is gonna come up and give the phone back. It's immortal.
Guaranteed. You
All right?
heard it here.
You throw your phone that plays a full Diablo experience into an active volcano, Gollum is going to take that shit and give it back to you.
Yeah.
Okay?
But what
'Cause
happens
he
if I
died
throw
in
it
a
too far?
volcano, so he lives there now.
Oh well, yeah, but I wasn't going to try to argue about the finer points of that. But what happens if I throw it too high in the air and it never comes? Like, what if I throw it into space accidentally? What's the?
Huh? The space?
Yeah.
You know who you can count on to save your ass in your time of need?
Yeah.
Shepard.
Shep.
Commander
Mass
Shepard.
Effect.
Yeah. Commander Shepard is going to he's going to fucking come down on the fucking Mass Effect 1 RAV or whatever that thing was called and just fucking hop all over you and give your phone back. You can count on that. A full Diablo experience to your mobile device. Okay? It's a full Diablo experience.
So
Okay.
I just want to make clear on this point. So if I throw my phone into space,
Yep.
a man that's going to come in like a 8-wheeler car, he's going to multiply jump this car on top of me, but then give me my phone back.
Yep.
Okay. So if I want to die quickly,
Non-lethal. It's immortal. Diablo's powers, Diablo
oh,
Immortal.
it makes me immortal.
It
So I
makes
just get
you-
crushed,
Yes.
but I live.
You wouldn't be crushed.
Yeah.
You're immortal.
You're immortal.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, does it make me invincible or do I regenerate? That's
It makes you
another
immortal.
important.
I mean, I don't think I need to explain
Yeah.
any further.
It's a full Diablo experience at the palm of your hand.
Is this an out-of-season April Fool's joke?
Oh, there it is.
There, okay. But I'm
The
just,
people actually booed this, man. I feel bad for the guy.
Yeah.
well, yeah, it's not. I watched a couple videos where people were like highlighting specific parts of it, and one
This
was
is
like
Commander
literally the part of
Shepard, and
him.
this is my favorite mobile game on the staple or
Oh,
the
on the
Citadel.
Citadel.
Oh, that's so good.
That's a good one.
That's actually amazing.
That's good.
I'm
you,
Commander
Will.
Shepard, and I approve of this game. But yeah, they were like focusing on the part where he's like kind of starting for a minute before like he announced, like he started to like actually get into announcing Diablo Immortal, and I just thought it was hilarious. I do feel bad for him because he's like, I'm gonna get fucking ate alive by all these people. Oh God.
Yeah, it's weird because
And he did.
Yeah, it's a mixture between fan expectations and then them kind of like almost stoking the fire a little bit by
Yeah.
not giving it fully away.
Well, they said don't expect much.
Oh, they did say
They
that.
they tweeted like for the Diablo announcement, like don't get your hopes up too much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's not like they didn't tell people.
Okay. So they did try to temper
But they
expectations.
did end the show
They ended the show with it.
with it.
Oh, I didn't realize at the end of it. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
pretty,
that was their
pretty bad.
sign off.
Oh no.
that's so fucking tone deaf.
Yeah,
Jesus
but guys, don't you have a phone? I mean,
Yeah. God damn it.
oh man. I mean, besides that, I mean, there's some controversy with it. Like, for instance, it's being, I guess, put together in partnership with Blizzard and a Chinese development company that made a game. Are we sure that it's the same company that made the other game too?
Pretty, I'm like 99% sure. It's
Yeah,
the same company.
There's another game that's similar to Diablo, and they're using a very, very similar UI, where it's like basically the same UI as this other game. And so people were saying, claiming, oh, it's just a reskin. And I guess when it comes to the UI in its current form, it very well might be. But my opinion, now that I've been thinking about it a bit more, I don't think that's big of a deal. First, if it's a good UI and it works and it's the same company, then fine, that's cool, whatever. And this is probably why this company was targeted to help with the development of it.
I think the reason why this company was targeted to develop it is because they know that this isn't going to matter to the hardcore people who play Diablo on the fucking PC like a normal person. They just want that Chinese, market.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I think this was all like a Chinese market cash grab.
That very well might be it. Yeah.
That's all it is a giant cash grab.
Do you lot play on
Every
PC or console? Both.
Both,
But
yeah.
primarily PC.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we dabble in both.
Yeah.
Except for Xbox, the shit got nothing on it.
Yeah, you can play anything you can on Xbox, like that's worth playing either on PC or another console. But yeah, no, I was gonna say, I mean, and likely when the game has a full release, the UI might even change. This might just be placeholder.
Well, it wasn't just the UI. It was
there's
like
others?
pretty much the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I
It
only
wasn't
got confirmation
just
on the UI.
The
so.
UI. It was like mostly the game.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I know that some people were afraid that because it's the same company that you are. I didn't fully understand the comments until you had confirmed it was the same company. That the other game is free to play, but it has like a ton of like microtransactions and stuff like that. And they're like, if this is the game that the other company made, or that the same company made, this is what you can expect from the Diablo game. Basically, is basically exactly what you think of when you think of a mobile game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
just full of
that doesn't bode well.
microtransactions and bullshit.
Yeah.
This wouldn't have been so bad if they didn't announce it as like the last thing and at the fucking the BlizzCon.
Yeah.
Because the demographic there is not the people. It's not the same.
Bethesda, or not Bethesda. Oh, my
Blizzard.
bad. Blizzard fans.
Yeah.
So and it's just weird. And then they had to have known that this was going to go over poorly, and they didn't even give you like a shit like sandwich.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Like do something
like
good.
they weren't like, but guys, don't worry. Like here's some, I don't know,
Warcraft 3.
screenshots of Diablo 4 or a new
Something.
expansion that we're working on with Diablo or something.
Yeah, because they did say that this is one of many Diablo-related projects that they're working on. This is just one of them, And he had said in an interview that I hope fans understand when I say what I mean by saying that. Like, this isn't like the next Diablo game, and that's going to be like the one that we're focusing on entirely.
Well,
so,
they had nobody working on it from their company.
Yeah, so
they're just like, here's our license.
Yeah, the more I
There you
hear
go.
about that, the more I'm like, I'm probably not going to play it.
Absolutely not.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't play it. It's a mobile game. It's gonna be chock full of microtransactions, and you're gonna hate every single second of it. Or it's gonna have that energy system that immediately turns me off of mobile games too.
Yeah, that's 1,000,000%. Like I can't play most mobile games because of that.
That's so frustrating.
System.
I was so close playing to that Shin Megami Tensei game for the phone, and I got past the intro and got past the cutscenes and stuff, and then I saw there was like a little energy counter in the upper right hand corner. I'm like, nope, uninstall. Not even gonna listen to your spiel about how much energy you spend during a day or whatever, and how much I can buy energy for.
I spent hours trying to play that Harry Potter game and trying to fight with the energy system, and and it broke me. I like after a certain point, I just couldn't get past something without basically being forced to wait like a ton of time to get all my energy back because it was like time release. It was terrible. Like
The
for each
old
energy
choking
bit,
kid simulator.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yep.
But besides that, Warcraft 3 Reforged is coming out, and they it's not just like a remaster of the same game. They have a bunch of other stuff along with it too, which seems interesting. And I'm kind of curious to play it. I'm interested in playing it because I do like RTS games, and it's hard to get time to play any of them these days. But this one,
there's just so many. It's
Yeah.
it's popping off right now. That genre.
Well, there are, but nobody plays any of them because the market's not really like
I was
there
being
for
sarcastic.
But
I'm too good.
Yeah, you need to tone down your sarcasm just like a half a notch.
Mm-hmm.
Just add like a smirk or something while you're saying that, or just like some kind of subtle nod.
Yeah, it has fully remodeled characters and animations, remastered maps and campaigns, and upgraded UI and world editor and 4K support. So, seems like a pretty good. Like when you get when you think of a remaster, those are kind of like the top of the list of what you want at least. So I'm glad that it seems to be a good remaster.
Now, is this part of the Crash Bandicoot trilogy or the Spyro trilogy remastered games?
I think he's trying to gauge how.
This war game. What series does it belong to? Is it the Crash Bandicoot trilogy remastered, or is it the Spyro the Dragon remastered trilogy?
This is a good bit.
Thank you. Thank you for.
It's part of the Warcraft trilogy.
Oh, okay. Why didn't they remaster the first two games?
That's a good question.
This
Because it's the one that everyone
Warcraft
loves.
3 is usually like the best one.
Yeah, this is the one that everybody is just like, it's the best one in the series. It's the only one you need to play. Just like, it's weird because like you only ever hear people talking about Warcraft 3.
Yeah, and its expansion, the Frozen Throne.
The Frozen Throne.
Wow.
But besides that, we have Destiny 2 is free to play until November.
Free to own.
Right, free to own, actually, until November 18th. So if you don't already have it, you can get it for free. And
Again, for 30th time in like the last 3 months.
Yeah, it's been free a lot.
Yep. So if you miss all the other times, you can do it again.
You just wait, I guess.
I mean, you could, but you don't know if they'll have it again. So
Wait.
take advantage if you want to.
Wait a year from now when they have the base game and the first 2 seasons of DLC for free.
Yeah.
It's like to the point where they'll like automatically download it onto your PC or your console for you. And you just wake up one day with no memory in your fucking storage, and it's just there. Destiny 2. Please play it.
Apple U2 weird situation that happened several years ago.
I still have those songs on my phone.
Oh god.
Or if I don't, it's because they took them off, but I didn't pay attention because I don't use my Apple Play thing on my phone. So
yeah.
But I mean, yeah, that's basically it when it comes to BlizzCon news.
Yeah, they really had nothing. The big thing was a new character, and then
the character's name is
World of
Ash.
Warcraft Classic.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and WoW Classic has an actual, because they've been talking about it for a while, but it has it's going to be summer of 2019, and
it's included in your subscription to WoW, which I thought it was pretty much the only way they could have done that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know if we'll try it or not.
I'm not going to try it,
but it's going to be apparently all the content of the classic original World of Warcraft up to patch 1.12, which was the patch just before the first expansion came out. So
we'll see how many people actually play it instead of just bitching about it.
Yeah, because a lot of people are like, "Oh, we really want it," and stuff. So
do you really want it?
Here you go. You better like it.
And then watch like 2 years from now, they're gonna be like, "All right, now we have World of Warcraft Burning Crusades edition, separate and specifically done." Because there's a whole group of people that's like classics, like it, and there's a whole other group of people who are like, "But Burning Crusades actually it."
Yeah.
So it's like there's different schools of thought.
You know, fuck them. That's what I say.
Just fuck them.
So
who cares?
I wouldn't have given this shit to begin with. You want classic WoW? It's not my problem. Go back in time.
WoW's a game that grows.
Something like that.
But the last thing that we have here to talk about, it's a small story. But Fiskate, you want to tell us about the new game from the creator of Undertale?
Yeah, so don't remember the exact dates. Yeah, but there's a new game release called Delta Rune. Basically what happened, Toby Fox on his Twitter, he's like, "Hey, come back here in 24 hours. Okay. Everybody came back in 24 hours. And then I send a link to download the survey. And you download the survey thing. You go through the program. And then suddenly you're playing this new game called Delta Rune. Which is supposedly has nothing to do with Undertale, even though it's an anagram of, or whatever, mixed up of Undertale. And there's like Undertale characters.
Have stuff to do with
there's actual articles
according to
saying
Toby
that, no,
Fox,
actually it's not.
Yeah, Toby's.
Fuck.
Yeah.
He's a very eccentric man. He's something. So basically, the games came out. It seems really interesting. The first, because it's just the first chapter of the game, which people speculate is roughly between 1 hour to 99 hours of gameplay. People can't seem to find an exact number on the internet.
Yeah, it keeps changing. It's crazy.
Yeah, just morphing every day. But I saw somebody play it, and I watched probably like a half hour of it or so. But it's basically Undertale, except for you have 3 characters now.
Yeah.
There's like actual dodging like inside the game itself. Like you can do puzzles and shit. Really just looks like Undertale 2.0, beefier, bigger edition.
Yeah.
But I'm probably gonna play it tomorrow and do a quick LP of that.
Nice,
just
nice.
For funsies.
I've just got like I'll watch Nornline play it, but I don't think I'll ever play Undertale or
Delta Rune.
That,
Oh, you never played them?
No, that style of content just aggravates the shit out of me.
Okay. It's not for everybody.
Yeah, it's like I'm like the
You have to
mechanics are
have
cool where you have like you can have a genocide run or a pacifist run. I thought that was cool. And then also I didn't know this, but in Undertale 1, if you do a genocide run,
Sorry, Undertale 1.
or whatever, Undertale,
Just Undertale.
if you do a genocide run after you've done like a pacifist run or something like that, it taints your pacifist run. So even if you do, or it taints your save files.
Yeah, whenever you do a genocide run at all, it taints your save files.
And
so
then
like you always
if you do a pacifist and try to export it into Delta, you'll still have a tainted genocide run.
Oh, you can export your game into Delta? Oh. So, like, but what does it mean by tainted? Is it just like it's not a true pacifist
Yeah,
run?
it's not a true pacifist.
Basically, it just changes the ending to it changes the ending from being the very best ending to like a good ending ish kind of.
Yeah.
So you can never get the best ending unless you play the first time.
First.
Yeah. That's crazy. I guess you just uninstall everything and do it again, but
which that's interesting stuff that I think he did to the game.
Yeah.
The dialogue in that game is where I draw issue.
Yeah.
Where
it's not really that the greatest storytelling. Like
the storytelling's fine. It's just,
no, storytelling's good. It's just the dialogue. It's very memey.
Yeah, it's wrapped up in this like weeb shit. That's the nicest way I can put it, people. I'm sorry.
Weeb shit.
Yeah. I'm not about that life.
Yeah.
So.
But no, it's a very fun game to play if you have a soul. So it's okay.
Oh I'm just kidding. I'm not shitting on it. I gave it a lot of props, and then this bitch over here saying I ain't got a soul.
You ended it with calling it weeb shit.
It is weeb shit. You're telling me that's not weeb shit, dude.
Just say weeb stuff.
Okay.
Shit's a negative connotation.
Well, I'll connotate whatever I want.
I'll connotate whatever I want.
That's right. I went there. Watch out, I'll connotate you.
Oh, well, I don't even know what that is anymore.
All I'm saying is you have to have a very specific mindset to play Undertale.
You have to have a really high IQ.
Oh,
it was the fucking Rick and Morty before Rick and Morty.
Yeah, some of the Undertale fans are they're eccentric as well.
That was the main reason. Like I at first had no interest in playing the game was because I heard about it through stuff about the Undertale fan base, the hardcore fan base. And I was like, this game just seems like it is not part of the group of people that I want to even. And then I watched some gameplay of it. I'm like, oh, this is not even what I thought it was. But because of the bad reputation that I heard through the grapevine, I had this whole other idea of what the game was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then what's that? There's like a shop or something like that with a bunch of weird looking anime fuckers in it, and it's like. They have like a, I don't know, they say some stupid shit. They have like a saying.
Yeah, there's a bunch of shopkeepers that are fucking weird.
But there's like a whole group of them.
I don't remember.
There's a whole group of shopkeepers in the game?
Yeah.
Oh, in the game. Yeah. And they have a phrase that is theirs that is something that I'm assuming you just...
When Northern Lion played it, he's like, I want to fucking die.
Oh, shit.
The dog things. I think.
Yeah, the dog things.
I had to remember it. Hold on. But Undertale dog characters. Who are the properties of how do you spare dog go? No. Main characters. Nope. Don't need main characters. God damn it. Whatever, yeah, I know what you're talking about, though. They say the weird phrase or whatever.
Yeah, the anime shit.
Oh, yeah. the no Shindru or whatever?
No.
Oh, not that. Okay.
It's not Mimi. They have like their own...
That would be hilarious. If they say Fist of the North Star stuff, I think Matt would like it a little bit better, but...
And then they have that one character...
I do want to
who's androgynous.
Oh, yeah.
It's like the lizard lady.
Yeah.
Oh, Undine or whatever. Yeah.
No, it wasn't Undying. It was like the one that.
Oh, the scientist.
Yeah, the scientist.
Yeah, the scientist.
Woman.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about.
God,
Now.
fuck that little bitch, dude. See, I watched Northern Lion play it. Okay, me and him very same wavelength when it comes to anime bullshit, and I was like, yeah, this is not for me. I like watching you play it because you have to play it,
Yeah,
and
so I
you
don't
have to
play it.
like, and he's funny, but I'm like, I could never sit down and like, oh, this is so thought provoking. This just makes me feel. I'll play Gone Home if I want to feel.
So I want to clarify that it's not that Matt has this blanket opinion of all anime as anime bullshit. I think you're talking about like the fan servicey, like overly annoying level of anime bullshit. That's what you're talking about. I just want to say, so it's not like Matt just hates all anime.
Just most.
But just that whole culture of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to
That's
rustle
fair.
my jimmies.
One of our best
Start to-
videos of all time has got to be
talk.
Matt's reaction to a trailer of a visual novel that we have on our channel. I don't remember what the visual novel is called, but it's so good. It's such a great reaction.
Go check it out right now. Well, the TLDR of this section, I'm going to be playing the game, so go watch me play it.
Yes.
There we
Yeah,
go.
and we'll probably watch you play it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll watch the videos.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Like I
But
said,
yeah, I'm excited.
Undertale
so-
does some cool things with storytelling and stuff like that. But the genre that it's kind of like wrapped up in, not the genre, but like the community that it wants to be wrapped up in, I got no use for them.
It's just not your community, Matt. You could just say it's not my community.
Then that wouldn't be funny. Okay?
That's true. That's true. Yeah, I got
Humor
you.
first, feelings later. That's what I'm saying.
Well, then why don't you like Undertale? But Okay, I'm done. All right, we're done. Okay.
All right, so we're gonna. I mean, I think that about does it for the overall story portions of the podcast. We ready to close it out?
Sure.
All right. Well, Fistcake, why don't you tell people where they can find you and what you're doing besides playing Deltarune?
You can find me on the old twitch.tv/fistcake, where I stream at least a few days a week. Monday, Tuesday with the boys here. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, whatever. It's a wild, wild west of streaming where I'm at.
That's my boy.
And on YouTube, I'm going to have Resident Evil 6 videos, Deltarune videos, hopefully soon. Not tomorrow, because I'll be playing it tomorrow, but probably the next day. Probably upload my detention and my all my horror games runs I've done.
Nice.
So spooky stuff, shitty stuff, fun stuff. You can catch it all at youtube.com/fistcake. Check it out there. And then I tweet sometimes where I get probably way too shocked to realize that Lady Gaga plays Bayonetta, and you can see all those hot takes at at the Fistcake on Twitter. And I think that's it for me. Where can people find you too?
I was telling Spencer earlier that I think the Resident Evil playthrough that we did was some of the best Into the Veil that we've ever done.
Just
because
comedy-wise, I think it was
just
literally top tier.
Yeah, I'm really I really want to, because there's not that many episodes. I want to go back and just make a bunch of edits of
the best ofs.
Yeah, best ofs, or make a whole video where it's just every time that we talk about how much we despise this game. And it's just a bunch of cuts of God, this game sucks, or I hate this over and over and over and over again.
Half of it's gonna be the swimming section.
Yes, half it's going to be swimming section. But as far as Neanderthal Gaming TV information, you can find us on YouTube and on Twitch. It's the same handle, Neanderthal Gaming TV. We put everything that we stream, well, most everything that we stream, onto YouTube. So if you ever want to go back and watch any of our old playthroughs or anything like that, it's all there. All the Into the Veil stuff, except for the specifically Fistcake stuff, which is on his channel, is on there. And I have episodes of all of our Dark Souls 2 and everything like that. But if you want to follow us on Twitter, please do so at Neanderthal GTV. That goes straight to Matt's phone, so feel free to do with that what you will. Be ready for many responses in the form of gifts.
My main form of communication.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. As far as content complete, well, I guess, should we talk about what we're going to be doing for the next week? Monday's Dark Souls. Tuesday is The Quiet Man. We want to try to play some Escape from Tarkov sometime this week.
Yeah, we might go seeing Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, so
on Wednesday or Thursday.
One of those days is going to be taken up by that. You're obviously going to be playing Thronebreaker.
Yep.
And I guess that's mostly it. And Smash on the weekends.
Yeah, buddy.
On the weekend. All right, great. Well, for Content Complete specific information, you can follow us on Twitter at ConComcast. That's where you can get information about the podcast and Into the Veil and anything else that we're doing as a group. As far as sending us any ideas or suggestions, you can send those over to contentcompletecast@gmail.com. The podcast goes live at 3 p.m. Pacific time on Sundays on both twitch.tv/ConComcast and twitch.tv/NearThelGamingTV. All episodes are available on YouTube. The audio-only version is available on your favorite podcasting app, and both are released on Mondays. So we stream on Sundays and release it on Mondays. Fiskate, do you have any news in regards to Adventure Complete?
I was going to ask
Adventure Complete, the newest episode is up on your favorite podcasting app. New podcasting app. We are still in the search of figuring out these mysterious markings from the Mac Shack. And we are now on the hunt for people in black cloaks that like to hang out at night. So figure out all those exciting details at the latest episode, Adventure Complete, which will also be on my YouTube tomorrow. Other than that, what else I was going to say? Oh, tomorrow's episode might be a little bit late because I'm switching podcasting platforms because I found I think a better platform that is also like $15 cheaper a month. So I'm
nice
doing that. And also next week, if everything goes well, we're gonna have we're gonna all be in the same spot.
Yes,
we're gonna be smashing and podcasting and laughing and gaffing.
Smash and pod.
Yeah, smash and pod. That's right. Yeah, so if
smash that pod button.
Sunday next week, if everything goes well, of course. Fiskake, we haven't really talked about it very much, but he's in the same locale as us now for the time being. So we're gonna have an in-person podcast if everything goes well, and also playing some Smash on stream for our Sunday Smash stream. So,
if everything goes well.
If everything goes well.
Which I'm probably just end up driving there. So if I don't wreck on the way from here to there, which could very well happen because I might have an anxiety attack, but we'll find it. It'll be fine. It's okay.
The I-5 is a whole nother beast, man.
Yeah. Fuck, man. But yeah, so probably next week altogether.
It'll be cool.
Okay.
Have you tried not having anxiety?
Just don't have it.
Yeah, just don't have it.
God damn.
Yeah.
Nobody ever mentioned that.
Yeah.
Nobody ever thought,
Yeah, it's so simple. Just stop feeling that way,
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to think about that. I don't know. I just never thought about that. I just kind of like to have the anxiety. Like I like to have sweaty palms and like yell at Evie whenever she makes like the wrong slight turn in traffic because I think she's going to kill us all for no good reason. I just love
life preservation.
Yeah, but I don't give a shit about that. But I guess I'll have to think about that. I never. Yeah. Oh. Huh.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. If you have anxiety out there, just stop doing it.
Yeah.
Just stop having anxiety.
He says super sarcastically.
No, I mean it. No, if you have anxiety, just fucking stop. Just knock it off. It's
I was mostly doing it for me.
Oh, stop it.
Let people know.
Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, he said the weep stuff. I was like,
this guy also hates people with anxiety.
He also hates people with mental disorders. No, It was a joke, people. It's a joke. It's all a joke.
All right.
Well, thanks. A fucking joke.
Okay, bye.
Joke.
Thanks everyone so much for watching. We're gonna head to the outro. Bye.
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 Updating